Hey guys, welcome back to the Simply Fit podcast. I'm your host, Melissa. Thank you for joining us. Today we're talking about excuses. What is it that holds you back from doing the things that you want to do? So, I have been doing this whole healthy lifestyle living thing for about 2 years now. And what I have found is it's not nearly as hard to work out as it is to change what your mindset is. It's not nearly as hard to eat right as it is to change your mindset. If you can change your mindset, you can do anything. When I first started doing these challenge groups, I thought, oh, I've got to know everything there is about health and fitness. I have to learn all the muscle groups and how to exercise them. That's what's important. Nope. What I've learned, what people need more than anything, is help changing their mindset. A lot of times when people sign up to do these challenge groups, they sign up because they want to lose weight, they want to get in shape, they want to eat healthy, but they don't really think they can when they get deep down to it. They might have tried before in the past. They might have tried different diets, different workout programs. They might have gone to the gym, tried a personal trainer, and just nothing works. When you think about the most popular New Year's resolution, what is it? To lose weight, get in shape. If that's the most popular resolution, why do more people not do it? Um, I'm sure you've heard this statistic. 70% of people who start a workout program don't finish it. Why is that? Why is it that this is what people want to do, but they're not following through and doing it? What's holding them back? So, on the surface, what you think, first of all, are all the obvious reasons. All the things that I get when I'm talking to someone about starting a challenge group. So, typically, someone shows interest, I reach out, I ask them, what's your typical routine? Or what has worked for you in the past? What are you struggling with? And I get the laundry list. So, and I had my own laundry list before doing this. And I've had several epiphanies since doing this, but the biggest one is the only thing holding us back from what we want is us. It's nothing else. Once you change your mindset and take ownership of your life and the things that you want, that's when things will start changing because that puts the ball in your court, that puts the responsibility on you, and that makes it to where if things aren't changing, it's on you. So, what do I mean by that? So, before I started this, my big excuses were time, and I had a baby, and my husband worked all the time, so it was just me and the baby never slept, so I never had downtime to where I wasn't with him, and I couldn't leave him alone because he would crawl and get into things, and how do you keep a baby alive if you're not paying them attention? I had all these excuses. But when you dig down deep, you can figure out ways around those excuses. So, time is a big one, family's a big one, work's a big one, money, I don't know how. All of those are just roadblocks. So, if it's something that you really want, you really are going to commit to it, you have to understand, first of all, it's not going to be easy. It's going to take time, it's going to take sacrifice, and it's going to take commitment. So just like anything else, when you're starting something new, you have to figure out how to fit it into your life. We're all given the same 24 hours in a day. It's up to us how we use them. So before I was thinking, I don't have the time. I don't have 30 consecutive minutes because I mean, as you know, kids take up all of your time, especially when they don't sleep, so it's not like you can get up earlier or stay up later. Yes, you can. I've done workouts at 3:30 in the morning and just gone back to bed because my kids don't sleep. So if I'm going to get it in, that's when it happened. And I still got my sleep in, but I got my workout in too, and then I didn't have anxiety about getting it in. But it's all about establishing routines. I'm not saying you have to get up at 3:30 in the morning, but play with things. Play with your schedule. When are you going to be the most successful at getting it in? So once I kind of wrapped my head around this I can't blame any outside factors. It's up to me. I've got to figure out when I get it in. 30 minutes is only 2% of your day. There are tons of workouts that are only 30 minutes long. So you can definitely fit in 30 minutes a day. I've even done my workout in two 15-minute chunks. It's not ideal, but I still got it done. So figure out what's important to you. Figure out how you're going to align your priorities to make it happen. Same with meal prep and planning. So that sounds really daunting. And when you first get started, it's time consuming. It's hard. It seems like it takes a lot of time because all that time is invested up front. Whereas before, you might be still spending that amount of time, you just don't realize it because you're not putting it all together. So, for example, before I started this meal planning and prep, I would not plan my weeks at a time. I would plan a day at a time, and I might not even plan it. So I would typically just think towards the end of the day, my work day, what are we going to have for dinner? And then I would think something would pop into my head, like enchiladas. I would think, oh, well, but we don't have tortillas. I guess I'll have to stop by the store. I would be going to the grocery store 2 and 3 times a week doing it that way. I was spending a lot more money that way because I was buying ingredients for one meal at a time instead of looking at my week as a whole. So meal planning and prep, it can save you a lot of time, but you just have to kind of decide that you're going to commit to it. And yeah, it's going to be hard at first. Working out's going to be hard at first. Investing your time that way, it's going to be hard, but you have to keep doing it and keep building that habit, well, until it becomes a habit. So you just have to decide that it's important to you. How do you do that? So how do you not be one of the 70% that doesn't finish? How do you end up not being one of the people at the end of 2017 thinking, 2018, that'll be my year. That's the year I'm going to get healthy. You just commit. You decide, I'm doing this. It's a non-negotiable, and it's going to happen. So some people, it's funny, the things that you tell yourself that you can or can't do. So make it a non-negotiable, like brushing your teeth. You wouldn't skip brushing your teeth, so don't put your workout in that same category. I can't skip my workout. I can't go to bed until I get my workout done. If you're a person who likes to work out at night, I can't take a shower until I get my workout done. If you're the kind of person who likes to work out in the morning, my mother-in-law, she said I can't have my shake until after I get my workout in because that was a reward for her, having her Shakeology. Mine is I've got plan A, B, and C because I have kids. So my most ideal time to work out is first thing in the morning, getting up before the kids, my alarm set at 5, getting the workout in, kid-free. That's my ideal time. Does that always happen? No, because my kids hear me making these plans and they decide, nope, I'm going to get up at 5 too. We can all work out together, right? So then my plan is nap time. If that doesn't happen, bedtime. My plan C is my most hated time. I don't like working out at night, but I've made that a commitment. I am not allowed to go to bed until my workout is done. So if that means it's 10 o'clock at night and I still have to get my workout in, then that's what it means. So if you guys need tips, you need extra help staying on track, staying motivated, I have challenge groups that I run every single month. That's what they're designed for. We share our tips on how we fit workouts into busy lifestyles, how we meal plan. I'll be sharing my meal plans once a week on my blog at www.melissafurnace.com if you need help with that. So reach out and ask for help. If you need, and you are going to need help because you're starting a whole new lifestyle. Think about it like learning a new skill because that's what you're doing. You're learning a new skill on how to live healthy. You're changing habits that you've had for years, if not your whole life. That takes time. Be kind to yourself. Don't expect too much out of yourself in the very beginning. And if you have a lot to change, try to just change one thing at a time and keep adding on it. So you don't have to change everything all at once cold turkey. That's going to set you up for failure. Instead, just tackle one area of your life at a time. And if you need help with this, please reach out. I would love to help you. If I can do it, something I say all the time, if I can do it, then you can do it too. I never thought I would be a person who would work out every day. I have always hated working out. I have never been successful staying on track with exercising, and I work out every day. I've found the time, I've made it a habit, so if I can do it, you can do it. Reach out if you need help with this stuff.